The insanity never stops for Disney. My lord. The remaking never freaking stops. So this weekend I saw Peter Pan and Wendy. And I'm blown away on the rating it's getting on Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb. Okay, let me do it here. Okay. Peter Pan and Wendy. Well, the critics score for Rotten Tomatoes is 67% now. And the audience score is, do you really want to know? Do you really want to frickin' know? %19 on the audience score. And let's look on IMDb. 4.4 out of 10. That's not good. It's really not good. 4.4, let me think of one movie that got around that rating. Oh yeah! Last Airbender. Disney, just, you know what? All I can say is while I was watching Peter Pan and Wendy, now for one thing, I didn't hate it. To one thing, I didn't love it. For one thing, I thought it was middle of the road okay. Just that. But is it worse than Pinocchio? No. Is it worse than is it worse than Beauty and the Beast, live action Aladdin, live action Lion King, live action Mulan, live action anything we've gotten so far? Well, let me tell you this. I think this is way, way, way better than Pinocchio. Everything in Pinocchio, I freaking hate it. I freaking hated everything in Pinocchio. Pinocchio was like, I know you use this reference in Seinfeld. I was like, why, Disney? Why? 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 I'm like, everything in Pinocchio, I'm like, why did you do it like this? And yes, it was directed by Robert Zemeckis, but heck, he's still trying to make movies nowadays, and he's trying to let this be water under the bridge. But my God, Peter Pan and Wendy, like, I didn't hate it. I thought it was, well, how can I say this? B-L-A-N-D. Bland. It was bland. I'm like, why is this so bland? And this is not a review for Peter Pan and Wendy. This is a video telling me to tell Disney, just stop it with the goddamn remakes. Just stop. Jesus Christ, just stop. And now some people who are seeing The Little Mermaid. So basically people's complaining about Little Mermaid is Ariel's black. Flounder looks like a fish. Which, hello. Flounder is a type of fish. So what the hell are you complaining about a fish being a fish? And Sebastian's like, oh, Sebastian looks kind of scary. He looks too much like a crab. He's a crab! He's a goddamn crab! Now, I'm not defending this movie. All I'm just saying is, you know, even if it bombs, what are you basically saying? We need to stop getting black people to play certain roles. Look, I'm a bit in the middle of Little Mermaid. I'm against it. I'm sort of with it. But I'm trying to remain optimistic right now. Not too optimistic, saying that, oh, the movie's going to be great no matter what. No, if the movie's bad, you'll hear it from me about it being bad. But I think what people are saying is, if it follows the story, the Han Christian Andersen story, certain parts that they did in the original Little Mermaid, done by Disney, sorry about the confusion. But let me just tell you, I have no problem with Ariel being black, as long as you get a singer who can sing! Not Emma Watson being autotone. There must be more than this conventional life. Like, that's what I'm like. That's why I hated Beauty and the Beast, because Emma Watson can't sing. She can act, but she can't sing. That's the thing about Belle. You got a person who can sing. Not someone who is out of tune. A natural person who can sing. What's the whole point about Ariel? They got a girl or a lady who can sing. Not auto-tuning them to make them sound like a robotic cartoon character. All I'm just trying to say is, they got somebody who can sing to play Ariel. Now, of course, people are saying, well, it follows the story completely like the original Disney Little Mermaid, where she has to lose her voice in order to get a pair of legs. But getting back to Peter Pan and Wendy, my only gripe about this, well, let me put it more bluntly. This is not better than any of the Peter Pan movies we've gotten. I'm, of course, talking about Pan, that had Hugh Jackman in it. I'm talking about Hook, that had the late, great Robert Williams in it, which I still have that autograph from Dante Vasco. Hi, Dante. But even though this live-action Peter Pan, it's like, I'm sorry, it's bland. It's doing nothing new. Like, Captain Hook's not cartoony like he was in Hook or any of the live-action Peter Pan movies, or even the live-action, or even the animated movies. And of course, I'm talking about Return to Neverland, which, that's something I still watch. And I still think it's a really good movie, by the way. But even though at least I can say it's better than Peter Pan and Wendy, but like, I'm just saying, why is it Disney keeps doing this? And the fact that Snow White, the live action Snow White, is coming out next year, yes, I'm happy for Gal Gadot is playing a villain role in a Disney movie, but that's not, I can care less about that. You're not going to have the 7 dwarves? You're just going to have it just be about Snow White and just her? No 7 dwarves? Really? This is the song that the Gremlins love the most. Hi-ho, to on the work we go. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Hi-ho, hi-ho. You're not going to have that song in the film, period? Shame on you. No, I don't care. If some short people are saying, oh, that's stereotyping short people. We did have a movie where, how can I say this? That starred, Snow White and the Huntsman. Now, tell me something. What they did in that movie is got certain other actors who are not technically short, people who are actually around my height, and playing them on short people's faces. You could have done something like that, but even, Disney, what the freak are you doing? Look, I can care less about what your battle with Ron DeSantis. I can care less about that, to be honest. But all I'm just saying is, why can't you remake something that was bad and try to make it good? Like, case in point, what Nostalgia Pants said. Freaking something like Black Cauldron. Freaking Black Cauldron. That's a good example of a movie you could do better. Way better. Way freaking better. But oh no, we gotta do things like if it's not broken, fix it. Like, you guys are not getting the whole point. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. For goddamn sake, stop remaking stuff that is good. Stop it with that. So they're making Hunchback of Notre Dame in a live action form. Now is it gonna suck? I don't know. I don't know who they get. I don't know who they're gonna get. But all I'm just trying to say is, if it's the same thing they keep doing every single time, you know what? Disney, you know what? I can care less now. Until we get a live-action Disney movie I actually like, which, to be fair, I like Aladdin. Yes, I know it stars the Slap. I like Cruella. Yes. And I don't really mind the Jon Favreau Jungle Book, to be honest. Nothing special, but still tried its best. But either way, Disney, you're just never gonna realize if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So either way, whoo! Whoo-wee. Yeah, it took a lot out of me to do this. But either way, I got nothing else to say. Vertical Spy outro.
Yo, Steve Bloom here, voice of Spike Spiegel. Remember to subscribe and get vertical.